Good morning from Harper's Ferry. So last night I stayed at the Halfway Hideaway Hostel. Pretty good place, just a, hostel. So all that. So right now I am in the town of Harper's Ferry. I'm gonna go to the Appalachian Trail Conservancy, check in, and then I'm gonna get back on the trail. I made it to the Appalachian Trail Conservancy headquarters in Harper's Ferry. I'm number 353 to come through so far this year. Got my picture taken and filled out some forms and stuff like that just to show that I was there. So now I'm headed back to trail. I am crossing over the Potomac River right now, about to get into Maryland. This one even has an upstairs. Just stopped at the Edward Garvey Shelter to take a break, eat some lunch. I drank water, but I didn't go down to the spring and got water because, so it was a half a mile, and there's another spot to get water coming up pretty soon. Met a guy who is starting his flip-flop. Flip-flop is you start in Harper's Ferry, you go north, and then you come back to Harper's Ferry, and then you go south. A lot of people do that because of the weather, when they have off, things like that. So yeah, pretty cool. First part of this was pretty much climbing up a mountain, and now it seems like it's going to be some gradual up and downs. So just getting started in Maryland. Just got finished riding out a thunderstorm. I could hear it coming, so I got myself prepared. And then it came on through, and then I just kept hiking and hiking and hiking. Got to a spot to where it like stopped, and then once it stopped, I came to there's a state park that I sat in this little pavilion and kind of dried off a little bit. So now I have about 5.5 miles till I get to the shelter that I want to get to. I forgot what it's called, but we'll figure it out when we get there. And then after that, that'll be, I think, about 15 miles for today. Good morning from the Appalachian Trail. So last night I stayed inside a shelter. I forgot what shelter it was called, but it's been kind of sprinkling and raining on and off last night. So shelter was a good call. I got some pretty good sleep. So I'm about to get back on trail and start my hike for today. Looking at about another 15 mile day today, and I'm getting started 2 hours earlier than yesterday, so feeling pretty good. So I thought my legs would kind of lose some of the strength. Pretty much doing 2 zeros and a Nero, but feeling pretty good and ready to get my day started. Another rainy day, another time to stop near the restroom and kind of take a break and get dried off. So I've already hiked about 4 miles. I am in Washington Monument State Park in Maryland. Apparently this is where the original Washington Monument is, and got to hike up to it to see it. So gonna get hiking in this rain. It's locked. Apparently there's stairs, but yeah, not open today.
remains of the last 17 iterations.
Just visited the first Washington Monument up there. It is in Washington Monument State Park. I think that's what it's called. They're going to be doing some like reenactment today over near a field in the state park. So at 11 a.m. there's going to be a big cannon blast or some cannon blasts. While I was down there at the park, there were some 3 ladies that were doing some trail magic. So I got a banana, some Gatorade, and a muffin. And then I also, while I was leaving, she's like, oh, you could take anything you want. So I got some more of these applesauce packets, which really are my favorite. So it's stopped raining, and now I'm going downhill. So let me make sure I don't fall. Got really close to stepping on the sky. Whoops. What's up, guy?